Heat Nation, glad you're with us. Off we go on another Miami Heat NBA adventure. Well, the Heat will need to summon the energy and play with a better effort than this young, energetic Utah team. Well, the Jazz have a bad record at 6-16, but they've been involved in a lot of close games, and it's a wild card. They have a lot of young talent. If you catch them on the wrong night, you could be in for a long night.
Quinn Snyder wants them to use the experience from beating San Antonio the other night, but he doesn't want them to get too full of themselves off the win.
Nice setup by Dwyane Wade for the soft floater from Bosh. And the Heat are on the board first. Just got a quick glimpse at the first-year head coach of the Jazz, Quinn Snyder. Wade darting into the passing lane, the steal, and the lead for Cole. A very nice start here in the first 40 seconds for Miami. Wade gets a step, sets up Cole for the corner tray. Kaboom! Well, the Heat lead is 2. Dwyane Wade operating on Burks. Finds Hamilton in the paint for the jump hook. I'll tell you what, Dwyane Wade putting some silver platter passes into his teammates' hands.
Yeah, 4 assists on the Heat's first 5 field goals.
Dwyane Wade on the reverse, his first score of the game. Well, he with 12 paint points and 8 for 10 shooting to start the game.
You see what the Heat are doing? They're trying to run the guy off the 3 and then get help as he drives. And there's D-Wade scoring in the paint again.
Well, the Heat are attacking with great success. 9 for 11 shooting. A 22-14 lead. This 8-point lead matches their largest of the first quarter. Teammates attacking the paint consistently. Cole for the driving Wade, who hits the reverse. Nice teamwork for Cole and Wade. 8 points for Dwyane now. And again, the Heat are up by 11.
He had a tippy-toe the baseline there.
Nice steal by Deng. He has really painted a very pretty picture here in the first half. He's done everything.
Good interior defense by the Heat. There's Wade quick in the move up before Ennis could get up there to try and block it.
Dwyane Wade with 12 points, 4 assists. Miami's up by 14. This is their largest lead of a well-played first half. Wade zigging and zagging and scoring again. Dwyane Wade having another one of those nights against Utah. Remember, he averages 27 points a game in 19 previous meetings with the Jazz. And we'll never forget his 50-point game in March of 2009 against Utah.
Yeah, triple overtime win for the Heat.
Dwyane Wade, 15 points, 4 assists, 5 for 7 shooting. Wade drives in and scores. Dwyane Wade having a night. He has 17 points, and he's done it on 6 for 8 shooting.
And Eric, he knew that the center, Cantor, was going to come over and try and block it, so he made sure he got off the launching pad well.
Pretty jumper for Bosh. Dwyane Wade on the pull-up, sticks it. Wade with 19. You know, Wade and Bosh combined for just over 42 points per game. They're the number 4 scoring duo in the NBA this year. Heat up a dozen. Wade makes it 14.
Wade again. You know, a right-hander, Eric, gets more balance going left to shoot the ball off the dribble than going right. D-Wade made 2 J's off the dribble going left toward the left baseline.
Well, 21-point game for number 3, Coach.
There you go. Bury it, D-Wade. Did he get that lead back up to 14?
The pullback and the bucket for Dwyane Wade, who now has 23 points on 9 for 12 shooting. Wade for a rare 3. Kaboom!
Oh, boy.
Just his 6th triple of the season. Dwyane Wade now with 26 points, and the Heat are up 5.
Got it over Gobert. He switched.
5 different Heat players have tripled in the game. Nice pass by Dwyane. Rio. Kaboom!
D-Wade with the assist.
Blue-collar night for Miami. Got to get it done defensively. Hamilton underneath. Hits the hook. This is Trey Burke. Well, the Heat defense gets back quickly. Bosh is on Hayward. Good defense inside, and Hamilton holds on to a huge rebound, and the Heat call for a timeout. And the Heat are in great shape. They're up 5, and the ball game ends. Miami ends their 3-game losing streak in Utah, and the Heat, despite scoring just 38 points in the second half, able to hold on and win a game they led from start to finish. They led by as many as 16. That lead was reduced to 1 with 10:38 left in the game. The Heat made their free throws and made enough defensive plays to win the game.
And just told me he was jumping as high as he could on that last play before the Heat were able to turn this thing into a victory. Before we get to how you won the game, let's talk about how you even got to this game. You were so sick this morning. You were not at shoot-around. What were you going through, and how did you get to the position to get 29 points today?
Yeah, it's just that bug that's going around the team. But, you know, we got a great training staff. They gave me the things I needed. I got a lot of rest, and there was no doubt I was playing. You know, guys have been toughing it out this whole road trip. So I just try to come and give what I can. I had more than I thought, but, you know, I prayed to God and asked him to give me something, and he gave me a good one. So I thank my mama for praying. I thank my wife for praying. I thank everybody.
There's power in it, without a doubt. Talk to me about what happened in the second half. Again, you guys had a really comfortable lead, but the same thing that's been happening in second halves occurred. How did you hold on, though, for victory?
Well, you know, you can expect them to make a run. You know, I said it at halftime. The first half, they wasn't as aggressive, and the second half, you knew they was going to come out aggressive. They changed the game. The big fella came in, and he changed the game big time, and they started making shots. But, you know, we're a team. We got some guys on the floor that have been here before, and it's all about executing on the offensive end and getting some stops defensively, and we was able to do that tonight.
How critical was it for you all to get this win to wrap up this trip?
You know what? It was a learning road trip for us. It was a tough one, but to end it this way, we said it before we came out here, you know, this will make us go back home and feel better about ourselves. We know we still got a lot to learn, but I think with this team, guys come in every day with that mentality. We know that we're not close to where we want to be and where we're going to be eventually, so we just got to continue to keep working the process, man.
Throughout your career, no matter if it's in Miami or here, always seems to be something with the Utah Jazz. You have, throughout your career, been magnificent against them, averaging over 27 points on 52% shooting. You get 29 tonight. How in the world did you do it?
I got great teammates. You know, I never do it alone. You know, guys screen, get me open. I start off the game being a playmaker, guys making shots, and then they just open up the floor. So, and we needed this win. You know, this was by any means necessary kind of moment. So you got to do whatever it took.
Congratulations. Let's get on out of here.
Yeah, let's get on home.
All right, without a doubt. At least for one at home before getting back on the road again. Number 3, leading the way to victory. From the edges as well. 3 of his 29 on way to the 100 the Miami Heat needed for victory. The Jazz finished with 95. We're coming back to wrap things up from here in Salt Lake. Stay right there.